Dogs International Racing Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and let's look at it load up the game. Welcome, everybody, here to the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jacob Keith, here for the Thunder Racing League Sunday Night Rookie Series. As we got some of these rookies up on their lid on the track as we speak. These guys are hammering out practice, and it is that time already. Of course, I'm going to have to ask you to please stand up, remove your hats, as we do tonight's National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, 13 drivers filing on in. Here's the 410 Sprint Cars Rookie Series for the Thunder Racing Leagues. Ready to rip down the house here at Weedsport here in New York. They got about 15 minutes left to practice. We're going to let them do their thing here as we get them to tear that track up. Over 700 horsepower here in these 410 Sprint Cars here in New York. Don't go anywhere. Now is a good time to use to go get something to drink, something to munch on, because we got some good hard racing action here for some 410 Sprint Cars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got the drivers going under for the drivers meeting, so we are going to take this time to look on over to the weather report for tonight. We get ready to head on in for Weedsport's Rookie Series with the Thunder Racing League. And it is hard to see that little tiny screen. It looks like 80 degrees Fahrenheit with 36% humidity, partly cloudy, and 7 miles an hour winds. The clay oval, a little over a quarter mile, that is the D-shaped up Weedsport Speedway. The Rookie 410 Sprint Car Series here for the Thunder Racing League is ready to rip, rock, and roll. Make sure you head on over to their Facebook at www.facebook.com/Thunder Racing League iRacing to keep up with all the drivers and to get in on the action if that may be what you want to do. But the weather looks great for tonight. 80 degrees, it feels pretty warm for a New Yorker. The sun has the clouds in the sky. The fuel is starting to burn as these guys are getting ready to head back out onto the track with 7 more minutes left to practice, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We got the heats coming up in just a few. 13 drivers, ladies and gentlemen, for the 410 Sprint Car Rookie Series here with the Thunder Racing League. Weedsport is ready to kick off. Heat time, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to pull up. Looks like qualifying at first. I keep forgetting that they do qualifying here with the Thunder Racing League. So we got Dylan Subert heading on out on the track right now. Kyle Rosick as well with a 602. Aaron Rakowski out there as well. So we got all these guys hammering down qualifying laps as we speak. Off the back stretch down into 3 and 4. Aaron Rakowski currently sitting in the 3rd spot for fastest time. Going by the flag stand, he's going to hang on to first as he puts the first fastest time down. Trevor Cunha coming up into the 2nd spot here with that 54 machine with that Miller High Life. Oh, getting a little commentator's curse on that 2nd lap. He's going to hang on to the top 5 position so far here as he's got Dylan Subert back behind him. Wyatt Walker going to move on up into the top spot here with that 81 machine, setting the fastest lap on the night. 2nd going to be Aaron Rakowski, and 3rd going to go to Kenneth Payne. So that is your top 3 fastest times here thus far. Charles Mayo in the 201 going to come on out and have a shot. See where he can make his fast time at. Also, Paul Covington, looks like he made the jump to the pits. Here comes Charles Mayo around 3 and 4 to the flag stand. As he hits the flag stand, we're going to see where it puts him. Oh, he gets that outside wall. Weedsport, a demon in its own, as I say here. And these 410 sprint cars have a lot of horsepower. So, we might see a lot of wall riding action here. Hopefully, we can keep these guys off that wall, though, and clean running green. As we got Charles Mayo here, he dips down low for a 2nd lap. And going to try to get one on and sliding up into the 6th spot. So we should have some awesome tight racing here. We got fans of Kenneth Payne out there shouting out Kenneth Payne. Woohoo! Yeah, let's go. I want to see all these 410 drivers just hammer it down and rip it on up here at Weedsport, because this is kind of in my backyard. Not really. It's a few hours away, but we're close. As we wait for these drivers to finish it on out, I believe Trevor Cunha still in his car on out there. We'll see what happens, though. As these drivers finish their times up, it looks like we might have had another driver file in here, too. Oh, no, we did not. It's still 12 drivers, or 13 drivers. Maybe I should learn how to count. $30 seconds left. And we head on in for the heat. here at Weedsport for the Thunder Racing League. I almost called it something else. I don't even know what I was going to call it. Been out of practice, missed a few weeks as I was kind of laid up with gallbladder issues. We are good. Ready to rock and roll now. And looky here. Heat number 1. As we get ready for the poll. Whoo, look at that shiny blue and gold. As we get ready to look at this starting grid for heat number 1. Starting on the pole, we got the 81 machine of Wyatt Walker to the inside of the 100 machine of Kenneth Payne. Starting in the third spot, we got Trevor Cunha in the 54 Miller High Life machine. If he grids up, we will see. But starting in the fourth spot to the outside in the 33, we got Dylan Subert. The 602 of Kyle Rozak going to start in the 5th position. And to his outside, we got in 6th, the 95 of Paul Covington. So we're going to have 6 drivers. If Trevor Cunha shows, there he is in the 54 machine. Look at that thing. Tying one on right after the race. Heat number 1 ready to rip, rock, and roll. The Rakowski boys getting rooted on. Kenneth Payne in the 100 machine. Getting rooted on. Shout it out in the chat. Who you guys want to see take this one home tonight? Wyatt Walker to the inside in that 81 machine. The lights are off the pace truck next time around. Pace truck will ignite them jet on blasters and head down pit road. Ten laps for 6 cars. The 410 Sprints Rookie Series here with the Thunder Racing League off the backstretch. Heat number 1 here at Weedsport. Ready to rip, rock, and roll. The 81 to the inside. The green flag here is out. Wyatt Walker to the inside of Kenneth Payne to the outside around. Turns number 1 and 2. The 100 machine going to press that 81. Side by side action coming around 3 and 4. Able to take it though. Kenneth Payne takes it from Wyatt Walker. Now we got Trevor Cunha moving up into the 2nd spot. Walker hitting cycle back as he moves towards the back of the pack after that contact. And we got the yellow flag striking. So we'll go back, see what happened here. Exactly the 81 and the 100 machine around 3 and 4. Trying to avoid the 100. And he got too much grip, it looked like, coming on off. Throws it up into a wheelie. Let's go back and watch that just a little bit. He just got just a little too much after he found that grip off of the corner. Because they were nice and clean. It got a little too hot and heavy. Front end come up a little bit as he got snapped loose. Trying to keep that thing rolling. Had the 54 machine and the 33. The tap from the 33, though, as the 81 was right there. Into 1 and 2. Yellow flag strikes. I'm kind of digging the camera angles that they added in here. We got the number 100 machine leading this thing off, though. Kenneth Payne able to hold on to that lead after the yellow flag strikes. Trevor Cunha going to hold on to the 2nd spot in the 54 Miller High Life machine. And the 95 of Paul Covington going to slip into the 3rd spot. What is this? We look like we see the 81 machine of Wyatt Walker might be getting a spot back here. No, he's not. I believe it's pushing him back. Lights are off the pace truck, though. Kenneth Payne, Trevor Cunha, and Paul Covington. Nose to tail. Green flag here is out of Weedsport. Covington hanging out in the third spot as he's got Rosick in the 602 all over the tail side. Trevor Cunha in that second spot in the 54 Miller Highlight machine trying to track down the 100 Kenneth Payne out front. 7 laps left remaining here for heat number 1. This Kyle Rosick has Dylan Subert on the top 5 just outside behind him in the 33. But we got Wyatt Walker making his way here in that 81 machine. Gonna dip down low into 1 and 2. And gain another spot here, moving on up into the 4th spot. That 95 of Paul Covington sees the 81 as he slides up on out. The 81 going to the inside. The 95 makes a little bit of contact, trying to go into 1 and 2. As Covington hits the wall, I believe he's going to head on into the pits as the gate threw him there. Wyatt Walker, though, coming from the back to 3rd already here as he's made a 4-position jump, trying to track down Trevor Cunha in that 54 machine. 3 laps left remaining. Cunha in the 54 Miller High Life trying to do all he can to hang on the backside of Kenneth Payne, but the 100 machine coming by the flag stand, making it 2 laps left to go. Kenneth Payne in that 100 machine using that mid to high line there, going around 1 and 2, coming around for the white flag, waving those. The checker flag comes out. Kenneth Payne going to take over for heat number 1. Wyatt Walker using all that horsepower, coming up into the 2nd spot. Trevor Cunha ends up falling back into 3rd. What a race that was there. 1 yellow, and these 410s have a lot of horsepower. So now we get ready for the grid for heat number 2. Starting here on the pole, we got Aaron Rakowski. And starting to the outside, we got Luke Rakowski. The 33 AA and the 33 Batman machine. Charles Mayo in the 201 going to start in the 3rd spot with Jay Giddings in the 85. Starting 4th. 5th going to go to Todd Holloway. As we have 5 cars, we're going to have 10 laps of 410 sprint car action. The Rakowski boys sitting up front on the pole. Aaron and Luke waiting for that pace truck to head on in. As they make one more lap around, there'll be green flag ripping here in New York at Weedsport. Shout out to the Rakowski family racing as they're rooting on the pole sitters here for heat number 2. Aaron Rakowski to the inside of Luke Rakowski down into 3. Coming out of 4. Green flag here is out for heat number 2 of the 410 Rookie Series. Aaron Rakowski going to take off like a rocket ship as he's going to pull away from the rest. Charles Mayo slides up into the 2nd spot, trying to get around Luke Rakowski as Rakowski stays to the inside, down into 1 and 2. Charles Mayo able to pull up that 2nd spot. Luke Rakowski going to go fall back into the 3rd. Jay Giddings in the 85, looking to track him down with that mid to low line there. You see that Batman car slipping to the outside here. We're going to go back to Jay Giddings here in the 85s. He's going to try to run away from Todd Hollowell back there. These guys are single filing out here at Weedsport as they head off the front stretch into 1 and 2 onto the back stretch here as we ride right onto the right side here with Jay Giddings. He gets to that outside edge, almost gets too much to that outside edge as he slips. He gets a little sideways there. Back up front, we're going to ride on board with the right side of Charles May on the 201 as he's using that outside edge as well. Round 3 and 4 off the front stretch down into 1 and 2. He's got Luke Murkowski knocking back on that back door, the 33 machine. Luke, that black and gold, dips down low into 1 and 2, trying to get to the inside of the 201. He's right there on the tail. Down into 3 and 4. The 33 on the tail side of the 201 onto the front stretch to the flag stand. 2 laps left remains for Aaron Rakowski, Charles, and Luke Rakowski. Charles Mayo going to try to hang on down into 3 and 4 using that mid to high line, coming around for the white flag waving. Luke Rakowski knows the tail, the 201. Hanging on. The 33 going to push here. 3 and 4 to the outside. The 201 pushes to the outside. Coming to the flag stand. Checker flags waving. And what a run it was. Man, these heats are a race and a half here in the sprint cars. Any sprint cars. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is the warm-up time. So, we got to give you guys the 3 wide thunder thank you. So, don't go anywhere. We're going to pull up Jay Giddings real quick for the 3 wide thunder. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to give the floor to... Oop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to give the floor to Jay Giddings for the 3 wide thunder. Thank you.
All right, yeah, I see one more car coming out on track, so we'll go ahead and make the call out of turn number 4.
Man, I got to say, what it has been for racing here tonight for these 410 rookies, drivers.
I know it's definitely been fun in the car after taking a couple weeks off, and that qualifying was my first laps in about 3 weeks, so definitely fun to be back behind the wheel. And glad you're feeling better, Jacob.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We are feeling great, ready to rip, rock, and roll. And you guys look great out there as well here. Always in these sprint cars, as you guys know how to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide thunder thank you.
Three wide to the flag stand into 1 and 2 as these guys are ready to rip, rock, and roll. The 3 wide thunder thank you is underway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they will hammer out a second lap, and we will ready to rip, rock, and roll for tonight's feature event. Pulling up the grid as we get ready to go. Kenneth Payne, the man with the plan here tonight. And the number 100. To his outside, we got the 33 AA of Aaron Rakowski, the other man with the other plan. Lots of horsepower here tonight in these 410s. Wyatt Walker going to start in the third spot with the 81 machine. The 201 of Charles Mayo going to start fourth. Fifth going to go to Trevor Cunha in the 54 Miller High Life machine with Luke Rakowski going to start sixth. Seventh is going to go to Kyle Rozek to the inside of Jay Giddings starting eighth in the 85. Todd Holloway, to the outside of Dylan Suber, who was inside there. And the 33 starting in the 10th spot, or 9th spot, and then starting 11th in the end of the field here, we got Paul Covington in that 95 machine. Man, contrasted colors, you cannot miss that 95 machine anywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 100 of Kenneth D. Payne and the 33A of Aaron Rakowski. One more time around, we got 30 laps here at Weedsport. Off the back stretch, down into 3 and 4, the pace truck ignites the jet fuel. And the drivers are green flag here. Coming out of 4 as the green flag drops. Kenneth D. Payne gonna hang on in front of Aaron Rakowski. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4, Rakowski gonna dip to that outside line. Wyatt Walker in the 81. Getting a little too much grip as he's getting down low. He's got Charles Mayo in the 201 going to slide up into the third spot here. We see the 81 heads to the back of the pack as we got a pile up. We have a pile up, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow flag strikes the field, and we are going to see what happened and caused this one. It says the 602. Kyle Rozek will see what happened here down into 3 and 4. That 602 machine to the inside of Jay Giddings, trying not to touch Jay. He gets a little slideways, dips to the outside, slams into 1 and 2. And I don't believe that was the initial cause of it. So we're going to check to see what happened to Wyatt Walker here in that 81. As we did see, he got a little loose. There it is. Getting loose off the front stretch. Hitting that inside wall, trying to avoid the 201. Luke Rakowski not having anywhere to go. As the 81 gets clammed into the side there and the yellow flag strikes. That one looked a little bit more like it of what happened there for the yellow flag to come on out. So, we'll re-rack these guys up, stack them up. 30 laps here at Weedsport. Kenneth Payne going to hang on to that front spot over Aaron Rakowski there right behind him in that 33A. The third spot going to be Charles Mayo in the 201 as he slides on up into third from the 4th position. Hard charger thus far. So far, Todd Hollowell coming up from the 10th position all the way up to 7th. Pace truck is off. Green flag here is out for Kenneth D. Payne, Aaron Rakowski, and Charles Mayo. Down into 1 and 2. The 100 machine dips to the mid to low line, but comes out high onto the backstretch. Into 3 and 4, using that high side. He sees Aaron Rakowski trying to dip it down low, right behind him. That 33 AA machine using that low side around 1 and 2, down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Still going to hang on to that low line. Going to use a lot of throttle control here. We got lots of laps as we got plenty of time for this race to unfold. Back here we got the 54 machine, the Miller High Life, going to battle with the 201 of Charles Mayo right in front of him. Mayo getting a little loose off of 3 and 4 there. And we see that 54 trying to catch the tail side of Charles Mayo. Luke Rakowski hanging on to the top 5 spot there with the 33. He's got the 54 in front of him. We got the 81 of Wyatt Walker, who looks like he's going a lap down. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but we got contact there with Luke in the 81 as he's dipped down low. In the 3 and 4, he's got the 85 of Jay Giddings trying to catch on up now. as Luke Rakowski pitches out down to the outside. Paul Covington in the 95 trying to work that outside groove to 1 and 2, but gets that outside wall, and it looks like it may have thrown him into the pits. Back on up front here with Aaron Rakowski. He's going to dip down low and try to gain some momentum on Kenneth Payne. Is Payne in that 100 machine, looks to be using that outside edge, trying to just keep his momentum going, and Aaron Rakowski looking to do the same thing with that low side. 20 laps, coming around 3 and 4. Off of 1 and 2 into the back stretch. Aaron Rakowski, Kenneth Payne going to battle. Payne still trying to pull away. Rakowski trying to catch him. Neither of them pulling nor going. Back here we got the 81. Wyatt Walker trying to hold off Trevor Cunha in the 54. Sliding on out of that outside, getting that outside wall, getting squirrely off of 1 and 2 down to the back stretch. Able to get it under control and recuperate back down into 1 and 2, almost getting that outside wall again in there in that 54 is Trevor Cunha. Gonna hold on to that fourth spot. Back behind him we got the Luke Rakowski here in the 33 Batman machine, trying to hold off Jay Giddings in the 85. 15 laps left to go here as they hit the backstretch into 3 and 4. Luke Rakowski using that outside line around 3 and 4 to the front stretch. Here we see the 100 machine going to get to the backside here of Todd Holloway in that 02. The 02 is going to hang on to the outside. The 100 going to stay down low. Lots of throttle control here with over 700 horsepower in these 410 sprint cars. Dip down low into 3 and 4 to try to hang on to that momentum. As we see the 02 fall back a little bit further. Todd Holloway now going to try to have to keep it down the outside for that 33 of Aaron Rakowski as he makes his way around 3 and 4 and down the front stretch. 11 laps left remains here at Weedsport. See that 33A machine dipping mid to high there around the 1 and 2, and now he's going down low into 3 and 4. Kenneth Payne in the 100. Looks to see the 33 in his tail. Keeping his cool though, letting the laps wind out here as we got 8 as they cross the flag and down into 1 and 2. Coming up to the pack here again, Kenneth Payne. Keeping his momentum, keeping his cool, gonna dip down low here as he gets that inside wall just a little bit. He sees Jay Giddings right in front of him with that 85. Luke Rakowski, Jay Giddings battling nose to tail here as they got, I believe that's going to be Todd Holloway in the 02 right there with him as well. No, I'm wrong. That's Wyatt Walker in the 81. 100 trying to do what he can here as we got contact with the 85 and the 81 machine. The 100 able to get around him there. Luke Rakowski going to try to hold on from going to lap down, but he's not able to do so as we got the yellow flag striking. This one's going to be on Walker and Giddings. We'll see the exact incident here. Down around 3 and 4. The 81 to the outside. The 85 gets a little loose. Contact into the 81. The 85 goes around as they have contact. 5 laps left remaining. And the yellow flag strikes. Awesome racing here out of the rookie series so far. And very unfortunate there for Giddings and Wyatt Walker. We're going to re-rack these guys up for the 5-lap shootout. Who's going to be able to take this one? Will Kenneth Payne be able to hang on? Will Aaron Rakowski be able to take it from him? The track slicking off. setups are going to come into play. Throttle control will come into play. Coming up after the Rookie Series, we got the Pro 410 Sprint Cars, I believe, here at Weedsport as well. So do not go anywhere for that, because we will be live here for that right here on the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network, live on YouTube. Payne takes the green flag. 5 laps left here remains for Rakowski to try to catch Payne. Rakowski still on the tail side. Got a good jump there on that green flag start here. But a race control not seeing something. Oh, it looks like somebody was involved into a wreck. We'll see what happened. Dylan Subert on this start. Green flag comes out of that 33 machine. Pitching it to the outside. Oh, I think the race control just not liking the start that happened there. So we will re-rack these guys up and put them in their spots so we can get these guys rolling and going. Here we go. Payne, Rakowski, pace truck is off. Green flag here is out. Charles Mayo hanging on to that 3rd spot. And we see that one on our machine riding on the right side here, getting a good jump there on Aaron Rakowski in the 33 AA. But we see him down low in the 3 and 4, that 33, trying to hang on the top side of that 100 machine. 2 laps left remaining here as they dip down low into 1 and 2, back onto the back stretch and into 3 and 4. Kenneth Payne trying to hang on with all he can. White flag is waving. Aaron Rakowski trying to dip down low and use all he can here with all 700 plus horsepower in these 410 sprints as he does it once more into 3 and 4 with the throttle control trying to come out. But the checkered flag waves and Payne hangs on. Awesome racing here out of these guys with the 410 Sprint Rookie Series. And these guys are awesome to watch as always, man. Charles Mayo hanging on to that 3rd spot there with the 201 machine. Congratulations to all top three participants of these 410 Rookie Series. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pull Jay Giddings up so we can get these drivers' interviews rip rocking and rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we got Jay Giddings up here in the booth. We'll hand the floor on over to you.
All right. What a race, guys. First, I would like to go ahead and pull up Kenneth, our race winner.
Yeah,
Got a
right.
copy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So bringing home the checkered flag. Don't recall your name here. This your first race with us?
No, this is actually my second race. I raced last weekend at Cedar Lake with you guys. I just started, and then today.
Okay. Yeah, I missed last week because I was out picking up tiny humans. So I ended up doing the broadcast off the replay. But so how'd you do last week?
I did good. I did really good. My name is Kenneth Payne. I did good. I had fun last weekend. I ran a 10.791 over at Cedar Lake, and then had the fast qualifying lap. Won the heat race, and then won the feature. It was good out with everybody. I had fun racing, and gonna have something better than what I had.
All right. So next week we roll into Knoxville for the Nationals. How do you feel like you're going to do at Knoxville?
I feel pretty good. I've raced there a bunch, and I feel confident about racing over there. And I think that if I can just put all my P's and Q's together and get everything all situated, I think I should be fine for next weekend.
All right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank?
Yes, I'd like to thank SSR, School Sim of Racing, Abuelitas, Bud Along Motorsports, Race Bodies by Bud. I'd like to thank KRT Kyle Rozak Trucking as well. My mom for everything she does, and all my race fans, and all the people that support me. And Auto City is my big sponsor as well. I'd like to thank him. He's out of Gallup, New Mexico, and without those people, I wouldn't be here today.
All right, absolutely. You looking at running season 3A with us?
Yes, I was looking into that. Is that the ones with the 305s to be running?
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
I guess everybody will hear it, but the way that it works is your $10 entry fee covers all 5 classes in 3 nights. So your $10, you can race just the 305s if you want to race the 305s, or you can run the 358s, the 305s, the midgets, the limited late models, and the challenge series.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll look into that. Yes, sir.
Up to 59 races for that $10. I don't think you can beat it.
Dang, no, you can't. That's a good deal to go race all of your cars. Yes.
So, all right. Well, congratulations on the win tonight, and look forward to seeing you the last couple of races for this 410 season, and then on to next season as well.
Yes, sir. Will do. I'll see you guys next weekend, and thank you so much for tonight.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. That was your winner, Kenneth Payne, coming home second, and it's a rarity. But Aaron Rakowski, you got a copy, Aaron?
Yes, sir.
All right. Walk us through your night, and do you think you'd have had anything for Kenneth, who actually finally beat you? You actually got beat clean. I mean, anything you could have done different to change that?
Yeah, I don't know. He just ran a really good race. I watched him. I was like, is he gonna mess up? And I think he did once with that lap car, but other than that, he was really good. The bottom in 1 and 2 just came to me really nicely, and I kept messing up. I couldn't get it off of 4 right, and I just kept messing up, and then I'd mess up my entry. But if I just could have stayed a little smoother throughout 3 and 4, I think I could have had something for him.
Yeah, this is probably my least favorite track on the schedule, but it's a really tough track, especially through 1 and 2. Next weekend, move into Knoxville for the Knoxville Nationals. How do you feel like you're going to do there if you're going to be there?
I don't know. I think the last season I ran here, I got 5th there when I was very new to iRacing. So, I don't know. Anything can happen at that track. That track gets really sketchy once there gets a cushion. But, I don't know. I really can't answer that question.
Kind of a wait and see like you've been all season, and then you go out and dominate. So,
yeah, I'm just going to wait and see how it plays out.
All right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank?
I know I say this every week. I know it probably gets old for you guys, but it doesn't get old for me. First and foremost, I really got to thank my dad. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys and racing with you guys along with him. So, you know, big shout out to him. I want to thank you for putting this whole thing on. You know, it's really fun. I enjoy it. I look forward to it. There's some tracks I don't look forward to, but I definitely look forward to running this deal every week. So, I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, congratulations on a podium, even if it wasn't the spot that you wanted or that you're accustomed to. It's still a podium, and congratulations on that.
Thanks, dude.
All right. That was your second place finisher, Aaron Rakowski. Dang good kid, hard to beat. All right. And third place, last spot on the podium, was Charles Mayo. You got a copy, Charles?
Yeah, you ain't got to put it like that. Third
Well,
loser, second loser.
Hey, it's better than me, like fifth loser or something like that tonight.
Yeah, that track is definitely technical.
Yeah,
I think I finally figured out how to run it with about 2 laps to go. My spotter was sounded like my wife on there, just crawling me one way and the other. So anyhow,
yeah, it's definitely a tough track, hard to get a hold of.
it is.
Go ahead, walk us through your night and how you ended up snagging a podium finish.
I don't know. Trying to keep my nose clean and staying around, and I think that Wyatt guy, I think he was struggling a little bit. They said he was on a controller, and that's pretty impressive to run that track on a controller, because I can't drive it with the steering wheel. So
Yeah, I know when I first got iRacing, I tried it with a controller, tried dirt racing with a controller. I couldn't make a lap. So
no.
I
Well,
think the day I got my subscription, I got my first wheel. So
I'm dang glad they allow you out of the pits now. I used to hate to even try to practice this because you would wreck coming out of the pits. Thank God they fixed that, but I don't know if anybody remembers that.
oh,
This-
absolutely.
this track's a nightmare.
Get out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm definitely glad they allow these things to start turning right now. So
They keep improving it. They're starting to come around a little bit. If they keep improving it every time, it's all good.
yeah, absolutely. All right, so next week we roll into Knoxville for the Knoxville Nationals. 35 lap feature on that big track there. How do you feel like you're going to do?
Oh, I love that track. That one there's it's just because it was one of the first ones, that one in Eldora that you get. You know, you run it all the time because you don't want to go and spend a bunch of money till you figure out if you like doing it or not. So you got to run it quite a bit. But yeah, I like Knoxville.
Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Just Kool-Aid Jr., SEMO Speed Shop, Robinson Racing Engines, and Dylan for spotting for me.
All right. Well, congratulations on the podium, and looking forward to seeing you next week. And I know there's always a chance that we talk to you somewhere on the podium every week. So
Well, I've been fortunate. Had a couple racing wrecks that got me up here, and some of my own doing. So yeah, it's been a fun little season.
that it has. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that wraps up our post-race interviews. That was Charles Mayo coming home third. I would like to throw a special shout out to all our sponsors. Dirt Dogs International. Glad you're feeling better, Jacob. Welcome back. We missed you. Giddings Mobile Repair. If you're anywhere within a 50-mile radius or 60-mile radius of Tulsa, give us a call. We'll come to you, fix you up while you're sitting around sipping a cold beer, catching some AC. Stevenson Family Performance and School of Sim Racing for providing the Rookie Series with all their fixed setups. And with that, I will turn it back to you, Jacob.
All right, man. Congratulations on the run here tonight and the successful turnout here with this 410 rookie series thus far with this season. And we just got to say thank you for bringing on us on up into the booth and being able to take on over and do our thing here up for you. But as always, this has been a blast here. I always have a blast doing dirt racing, and we are looking to expand our horizons in the near future. But with that being said, I've been your host, Jacob Keith, ripping down the house here for the Thunder Racing League. Don't do anything I wouldn't do unless you name it after me. So until next time, with the Pro Series coming up here in just another 13 minutes. Woof, woof. Much hound love.
Thank you.